Hi guys, hi everyone. My name is Lala. In this tutorial, I want to share with us some the starting process or the most important thing you need to make a perfect pants. I'm still going to be sharing with us how to drop a perfect pants, a perfect pattern for your pants or your shorts or your trouser. Okay, but irrespective of whatever you want to do, whether it's a short or a pants or a trouser, the very first most important step is taking the right measurement. So what I want to share with us this night, okay, is something that can work for both small sizes, regular sizes, plus sizes. It's not a guesswork. It's something that has been tested over and over again. Our Chosen online class, over 3,000 people have joined that class, and I've not gotten, like, out of, on a scale of 1 to 100, I think I just gotten like one or two bad feedback, which I feel probably they didn't watch the video well or something. Like the success rate is almost 100%. So whatever I'm sharing here tonight is not a guesswork or something that works for just me. It's something that can work for anybody. So like I was saying, okay, for your pants or trouser or a shorts, okay, the very first step to making a perfect pants or short is your measurements. Now I forgot to share with us. Some of us might be thinking that I've been off and on YouTube. Yes, I just had a baby, yeah, like 2 weeks ago. So that's why I've been like off social media in general, both YouTube, Instagram. I've been trying to post, but I just had a baby, so all the while I've been pregnant, so it's not been very easy, So, but now I'm back fully, so I need your support. Like each time I post any video, just like, comment, share, just encourage me, kind of. So let's go back into the video. So if you want to make a pant or short, it can either be a high waist or a low waist pant. Okay, so that will determine your waist measurement. If you're making a high waist pant, it means, okay, I think I need to take the camera down a bit to my waist so that you can see what I'm doing. Yeah. Okay, so if you're making a high waist pant, it means that the waist of your short or pants, the waistline is above your belly button. Okay, usually it's around the natural waistline, right? So if you're making a pant or short that is high waist, okay, so you're going to take the waist measurement around your natural waistline. So you could actually use the waist measurements you use when you're making a top or a skirt or a dress. Yeah. So here, can you see? Then if you're making a regular pant or short with the regular waistline, then it should be around your belly button or below the belly button. Okay, if you go and check your already made probably jean or trousers or something, you find out that your waistline is either around the belly button or below the belly button, but high waist is usually above the belly button. So I'm giving us a guide on how to take your measurements properly for the waist measurement. Then for the hip measurement, sorry, let me just drop my camera down a bit so that we can see what I'm doing. Okay, so for the hip measurement, hip is still hip measurement, okay? So you're going to place your tape. At the moment, my figure is not figure 8 anymore for now, okay? So bear with me. My tummy is still a bit big. So yeah, so this is hip measurement. You place the tape around the widest part of your hip, okay? I'm trying to be fast before my little man wakes up. Once he wakes up, I will not be able to do this again for now. So let me make it snappy. So this is how to take your hip measurement around the widest part of your hip. Okay, so I know everybody knows waist and hip measurements. Now, the next three measurements I'll be talking about now: your crouch depth and your crouch extensions. These are the three main measurements that normally give people problem. So when you saw your trouser, you see that your trouser is too tight here, here, or it's too loose, something is happening, or your side seam is wobbling to the front or back. So your crouch depth measurement is very, very important. Now, how do you do that? It's very simple. It's very simple. Okay, so you can either ask somebody to, sorry, you can ask your client or your customer to sit down on a chair and you measure. But most of the time, that method is for people that are already experienced in sewing. Let me put it there. I don't want to use the word experts. Okay, for people that are already experienced. Now, how do you get your crouch depth? Very simple, very simple. All you have to do is you divide the person's hip measurement by 4. So I'll be using my own measurement as an example. Now my hip is on 42. For me to get my own crouch depth measurement, what I'll do is I'll divide my hip measurement by 4. Now 42 divided by 4 will give me 10.5. So my crouch depth measurement is 10.5. Now I can add a little bit of ease. And approximate it to probably 11. It's okay. The ease shouldn't be more than 0.5. So it's either I use 10.5 like that, or I just add ease of maybe 0.5. That is for my crouch depth. Perfect. Now, next thing is the front crouch extension and the back crouch extension. Now, most people, okay, when I want to make pants for people, a lot of people will always measure the lap, which is they will always measure the lap. Now, I am not condemning this method. No, it's perfect, it's correct. But the only challenge is, what if your customer comes comes in for measurements and the person is putting on a dress? You can't start asking the person to raise their dress up and you're seeing their pants and all of that. So you can actually get this lap measurement without measuring it. Okay, so I have what is called front crouch extension and back crouch extension. Why is this? Now, you can go into your room and pick up your jean or any trousers you bought that you didn't make yourself, that you bought probably a ready-made pant. Now hold it up and check. You will find out that on the trouser, from your waistline to the crouch in front is always shorter than your waistline at the back to the crouch. You will find out the back is always longer than the front. That is why you have front crouch extension and back crouch extension. I hope you're following me. So like I said, quote me anywhere. This method is suitable for anybody. It's not like a method that probably works for me, then somebody else now tries and is not having a problem. No, it works for any size. Now, how do you get your front crouch extension? It's also very simple. I'm still going to use my own measurements to explain. So for front crouch extension, you divide your hip measurement by 20. Simple. So you're saying for a plus size and the person's hip is probably 60. Simple. Divide 60 by 20. My hip is 42. So I'll divide 42 by 20. So it's very basic. Hip measurement divided by 20. So for me now, 42 divided by 20 will give me 2.1. Now on the tape rule, there is nothing like 2.1 on the tape. Okay, so I have 2 inches, I have 2.125, I have 2.25, I have 2.375, blah, 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 blah. So to make it easy, I can just approximate 2.1 to 2.25. That will be my front crouch extension. Okay, so it is not possible that everybody gets a whole number. Most people that have a whole number, probably if your hip measurement is a multiple of 20, maybe your hip is probably 40. 40 divided by 20 will give you a whole number 2. Anything above that, you're going to have like 2 point something like that. So just approximate to the nearest inches. Okay, now for the back crouch extension, you divide the hip measurement by 10. Now my hip measurement is 42, like I said before. So for me, my back crouch extension will be 42 divided by 10, which is 4.2. So there is no 4.2 on the tape. It means I'm going to approximate to the nearest inches. So that will be either 4.25 or 4.5. So I will go for 4.25 so that I don't do too much approximation. Even if I say it's 4.5, the the difference is really almost negligible. Okay, but I'll just go for 4.25, which is between 4 and 4.5. So that will give me my back crouch extension. All these are the measurements you need in making a perfect pant, because I've seen so many people that have done so many tutorials on trouser and they still come back complaining, so the problem starts from the measurements. Now, next thing you need to measure is, okay, if you're making a trouser, you need to measure the knee circumference measurement. So I'll just show us how to do that. Let me bring my camera down a bit. A bit. Okay, good. So this is my knee. So when you're measuring the knee measurement, sorry, the knee circumference, I mean to say, okay, the person you want to make the pants for, you need to make the person bend their knee. Let me show us. You don't measure the knee while the person is standing straight. The person needs to bend their knee. Can you see that my knee is bent? Yeah. Not by raising up their leg this high anyway. I'm doing this because of the camera, but the person's knee has to be bent like this, and then you place the tape around the bent knee like this, and then probably add some ease. Make sure the tape, you can move the tape, because if you measure the knee circumference round while the person is standing normal, you will not have any form of ease. So when the person wants to bend down to pick something, there's a problem. There won't be allowance for the person to bend. Especially if you're probably saying probably Ankara. So when the person bends to pick something from the floor, the person feels discomfort around the knee here. Okay, and then there's a risk of tearing the pants. You understand? So that's why the person needs to bend their knee. Then now take the measurements around the knee. Then one more thing again, if you're sewing a short, probably a bum short or something, okay, then you need to also take the circumference of where the short is going to stop. So if it's a bum short, or probably the short is still a little bit lower, then you need to take the circumference of the short. Mind you, this is not lap measurement, please. I told us that you don't need to measure the lap to make a pant. You don't need to. It's not compulsory, right? But you need to take this measurement if you're making a short. So your short is starting from probably the waistline and stopping here. So you need to know how wide this place is going to be when you're making a short. But if it's a pant that is floor length, this is not necessary. In fact, you don't need it. You don't need it. Yeah, you don't need it. So that's all. So what else? Yeah, so basically those are the basic measurements, right? So in my next video, I want to show us how to draft a perfect pant or shorts, depending on what we decide. So you can put in the comment section, do you want me to draft a trouser or a shorts? It's the same thing. The only difference between the shorts and the pants is the length. That's all. It's the same process. And possibly I might show us how to probably make the pockets too. How to draw the pockets. Yes, I might show us that too, depending on what we comment in the comment section. So let me know in the comment section. Do you want a trouser or a shorts? And I'll upload the video right here on YouTube. I'm panting because it's been a while. I've been pregnant for the past 9 months. I gave back like 2 weeks ago. So, like I said, I've not been stable. So now that I'm doing videos, you can see I'm panting, like I'm trying to get myself back. So just pardon me for that. Yes. So don't worry. In the next few weeks, I'll get better. And please, I need encouragement. Please, I need encouragement to encourage me. How do you do that? Please leave comments, reactions, share the video. That's how to encourage. Yeah, thank you so much. So like I said, I'll be uploading the video here on YouTube, either for trouser or for pants, or for shorts, depending on what we decide, which I'll be checking in the comment section. Yeah, Feel free to follow me on Instagram, Welala, on Facebook. We have Welala on Facebook. Yeah. Some people are saying, congratulations on your baby. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So I'm trying to rush this video because once he wakes up, I'm able to do anything again. Yeah, so just leave your comment. I will try to work on what we decide. So trouser or shorts? Let me know please in the comment section. So that'll be all for now. Thank you so much for your time, for your comments. Yeah, bye.